Elle Ingalls here this morning at elleingalls.com, pressure-free.com. I'm the creator of the pressure-free method, the on-the-go stress management method that helps you live a really beautiful life. And this morning, the topic is noticing when you say the words, I can't. My husband pointed this out to me a few weeks ago when we were going over to celebrate a birthday and celebrate our sons and their friends taking off to go film and play at the New England pond hockey tournament. So they were taking a big trip, and I had a client later in the evening. So I said to my husband, he said, well, we can stay as long as we want. And I go, well, I can't. And he goes, don't say that, which kind of got me a little frustrated because, of course, I'm going to be home in time to meet my client online here and work with them. And afterwards, like later, I thought about my thought, I could have brought my laptop to this party and found a corner and gotten on their Wi-Fi and coached the client. That would have been an option. I could reschedule the client, which I tend to not like to do. I've done it a few times in my career, but I could do that. So the I can't was definitely about something else. When you can notice when you've said the words I can't, it can really, I'm getting a distracting trigger. Sorry. When you notice sounds are distractions to me, okay? So I have to watch it. They will trigger me. They'll make me very annoyed. So just putting that in there because that's happening in this moment. I can't, back to I can't. I can't afford it. If you hear yourself say, I can't afford it, just pause for a moment and figure out what's really underneath that. Is it because you don't really want the thing that you're saying, I can't afford it? Or is it that you don't want to work hard enough to afford it, or you can't afford it now? There's a lot with that word, I can't afford it. There's a lot with that phrase. It tends to be a phrase that you heard when you were young. So you wanted something and your parents said, we can't afford that. When I was growing up, in third grade, I remember very well, the only thing I wanted for Christmas, for the holidays, was downhill skis. I wanted to learn how to downhill ski. A lot of my friends were. I lived in New Hampshire, right? So I got downhill skis, and across the street at our park, you could have free skiing lessons and free skating lessons. I'd taken skating lessons for years, and now I was actually going to take skiing lessons. And so I learned how to ski on some rather small hills in the park across the street. Never went to an actual ski resort, which was one of my goals. I think I wanted to go to St. Moritz, actually, and be like Audrey Hepburn, sitting out there at the chalet, that beautiful restaurant that's outside. That's a dream of mine still. The next year, I went to put my ski boots on and they didn't fit, which means I needed a bigger pair of skis, a bigger pair of boots. And between that winter and the winter before, my parents, we had purchased a summer home after years and years of saving. And actually, it's a long story, but my parents bought a summer home on Lake Winnipesaukee, which was their dream. And so when I said that I'd like bigger boots and bigger skis, my parents said, oh no, we're not going to do any downhill skiing. We can't afford that. That's too expensive. We're going to cross country ski and skate on the lake, on Lake Winnipesaukee. That's what we're going to do because we'll go up on weekends to the summer house, to the lake house. I was crushed. I was absolutely crushed because I had this dream. I wanted to downhill ski. I wanted it so much. And I was told no. The no was so strong that I can't afford this, I can't do this, that I never went downhill skiing at an actual ski resort until, let's see, William was 4, so 2004. So in 1971, I was told no. In 2004, I finally actually go skiing. I felt like the biggest kid on the ski lift. I was so excited to be on that ski lift and to be actually downhill skiing at a ski resort for the first time in my life. My sisters didn't have any issues with that. My one sister was a snowboarder for years out at Lake Tahoe. My other sister would downhill ski as an adult, young adult, but for some reason I really heard that I can't in my head. So where is the I can't in your head? And when an I can't comes up, notice it's usually I can't afford it. We can't, you might say we can't afford it. But if you say I can't, ask yourself if what that's really about is you need a little help. Maybe there's someone who can help you have whatever it is that you say I can't, do whatever it says you can't do. Maybe you just need an assistant or some help. Yesterday, I was running into an I can't because I'm starting an affiliate program. So if you'd love to be a pressure-free ambassador and get involved and spread this around the world, because my coach said to me, millions of people need this, Elle. You've got to get out of your own way and get out there and connect people. So that's what I'm about to do. So I got onto my various sites. I'm pretty techie, and I'm hitting roadblock after roadblock after roadblock. And I hear my brain go, I can't do this. I just can't do it. Well, no, that's not true. Statement isn't true. I can't do this in this moment. And I can be kind of impatient about that stuff. Maybe you are too, impatient about tech. You want it to work quickly. I can't do this in this moment. However, who can help me? There's a friend of mine who can probably help me very quickly. So I'm going to reach out to her tonight, because I think she can help me really quickly. So who can help you? Do you need to have more patience? Because this thing can get done and can happen and you can do it. You just need a little patience. Or do you need more practice? You know, if you're working on a skill and you hear yourself get frustrated, like, I can't do this, is it just because you need more practice? You need to be more patient. Usually the I can't is happening in an impatient thing. One of my clients from years ago, she actually took my course twice. We got together twice. And the second time, we got to the tool slogan, which are quick words you can put in your head. And she goes, oh, I have a really great slogan. It's been working now for years. I can do this. So boy, is that counteracting the I can't. It's like, I can do this. I can do this. So notice the I can't. It's telling you something. You're either up against some inner resistance in yourself, an outer resistance, like your bank account isn't big enough to afford something. And then really, really look at it for a moment and play with the I can do this. Maybe you need a person to help you. You know, what is it that can turn it around? You need patience, more practice. You need to Google it, search for it. Definitely stay pressure free when you feel the I can't will take you down the rabbit hole pretty fast. So just be on the lookout for it and see if that can get a little turned around for you. I wish you a super great pressure free day.